Hello friends, in this video we will go through the Pisces Ascendant personality. We will look into the physical and behavioral traits and see how we can recognize a Pisces Ascendant. So let's get started. So these are the contents of this video. We will start with the introduction and then general traits and life approach of Pisces Ascendant, and then we will look into the key characteristics, key physical traits and body language of Pisces Ascendant, and then the behavioral patterns of the Pisces Ascendant people, like how they behave in social settings, in relationships, in professional settings, in daily life, and in conflict. And then we will look into the practical example of Pisces Ascendant on how they look and how they behave, how we can spot them. And then finally, we will look into the limitation and context and conclude the video. So, introduction to Pisces Ascendant. In Vedic astrology or in Western astrology as well, a Pisces Ascendant or Meena Lagna in Sanskrit, it means that the Pisces sign or the Meena Rashi in Sanskrit was rising on the eastern horizon at the time of the birth. Pisces sign is ruled by Jupiter, also called Guru in Sanskrit, and or Brihaspati in Sanskrit. The planet, the Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, expansion, and spirituality. So these ascendant Pisces ascendant people have the influence of Jupiter that brings compassion, imagination, and depth, that encourages idealism, spirituality, and emotional generosity. And Pisces ascendants are dreamy, intuitive, and empathetic souls, often living in both reality and a vibrant inner world. They are dreamers, healers, and artists who sense what others cannot express. So this the figure over here is a North Indian format chart of a Pisces ascendant. So this is the first house, and the number 12 here means that it's the 12th sign, that is the Pisces sign, and the ruler of this sign is Jupiter. So after Pisces sign, it will the second house will be, the next sign will be the sign number 1, because there are altogether 12 signs. So the second house will be of sign number 1, that is Aries sign, ruler Mars. The third house will be sign number 2, that is Taurus sign, ruler Venus, and so on. The other signs will come up and the chart is created. General traits and life approach of Pisces Ascendant. Pisces Ascendants approach life with empathy, imagination, and spiritual curiosity. They are receptive to subtle energies and often motivated by a desire to serve or express beauty. Their journey is one of fluidity and adapting to life rather than trying to control it. They seek meaning, connection, and often express their soul through art, healing, and helping others. Key characteristics of Pisces Ascendant: ruled by Jupiter, so that brings idealism, depth, and philosophical curiosity. Highly empathetic, they feel others' emotions intensely. Creative and dreamy, they are natural artistic and imaginative. They have natural artistic and imaginative abilities. Spiritually inclined, they are drawn to mysticism, religion, and higher truths. Escapist tendency, they may avoid harsh realities or boundaries. Flexible and adaptable, they easily blend into different environments. Compassionate and gentle, they are kind-hearted and avoid confrontation. So this image over here is an example of a Pisces Ascendant person. So key physical traits of Pisces Ascendant: they have soft and dreamy eyes that reflects depth and sensitivity. They have gentle facial features, round or flowing lines, not sharp. They are medium to slender frame, often graceful and fluid in movement. They have delicate skin or complexion, maybe fair or sensitive. They have a romantic or artistic appearance, and they have subtle smiles, expresses warmth without boldness. Body language of Pisces Ascendant: they have fluid movements, that is graceful, often moving like water. They have a non-threatening presence, inviting and non-confrontational. They have expressive eyes that reveals their moods easily. They have a relaxed posture, often appears at ease or in a daydream. And they have unpredictable gestures as well. They can be animated or subtle depending on mood. In social settings, like let's look into the behavioral patterns of Pisces Ascendant. In social settings, they are friendly but elusive, warm yet difficult to fully know. And then they goes with the flow. They blend into groups with ease. They are emotionally aware. They pick up on moods instantly. They may seem distracted, often lost in thought or fantasy. In relationships, they are deeply romantic and devoted. They seek soul-level connection. They idealize partners. They may overlook flaws early on. They are supportive and non-judgmental. They are a great listener, and they are sensitive and vulnerable. They need reassurance and gentle care. In professional setting, they are creative thinker. They excel in artistic or healing professions. They are not always practical. They may struggle with deadlines or rigid routines. They are intuitive. They have an intuitive approach. They make decisions based on feelings or vision, and they need inspiration. They perform best when emotionally invested. In daily life, they are imaginative and creative. They live with symbolism and emotion. They can be disorganized. They tend to misplace things or lose track. They enjoy solitude or nature. They need quiet time to recharge, and they follow intuition. They are often guided by inner feelings or over logic. In conflict, they avoid confrontation. They may withdraw or escape. They are highly sensitive. They are easily hurt by harsh tones. They have a forgiving nature. They let go but remembers the emotional imprint, and they need gentle communication. They respond poorly to aggression. Practical example of Pisces Ascendant. You might recognize a Pisces Rising if you see a gentle-eyed individual with an aura of softness or dreaminess. Their voice may be soothing. Their appearance may be ethereal or artistic. They may speak poetically or seem mentally elsewhere at times. So if you see these kind of behaviors or physical traits, then it could be a clue that the person could be of Pisces Ascendant. Well, there are always limitations while analyzing any ascendant. So identifying a Pisces Ascendant can be complex due to different factors like planetary aspects or planetary influence to the first house or the first house ruler Jupiter. So for Pisces Ascendant, the first house is the Pisces sign, and the ruler of Pisces sign is Jupiter. So if any planet is in the first house or with the first house ruler Jupiter, or if any other planet is aspecting the first house or aspecting the first house ruler Jupiter, then that means that that other planet is influencing the first house or the first house lord Jupiter. So in that case, that other planet will add its flavor to the Pisces Ascendant person, or to the personality of this ascendant. So for example, if there is an influence of moon, that will add softness to the person. Whereas if there is an influence of Mars, then that will give them unexpected drive, or it could also make them more aggressive because of the Mars nature. And then there is the other factor is the nakshatra. So each zodiac sign has 3 nakshatras, and the ascendant could fall into any one of the nakshatras. So for the Pisces sign, there are 3 nakshatras that are Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada, and Revati. So if the ascendant falls under Purva Bhadrapada nakshatra, then it will add mysticism to the person, to the personality. And if the ascendant falls under Uttara Bhadrapada, then that will enhance the depth. And if it falls under Revati, then that will bring compassion. That will add more compassion and refinement to the person. And then there is always the cultural factor, that social and cultural factors that need to be considered. Like for example, in a fast-paced cultures, these ascendants' softness may be misjudged as weakness. In conclusion, Pisces ascendants shine through their empathy, creativity, and soulful presence. They are the mystics of the zodiac, deeply feeling and quietly powerful. While birth chart confirmation is ideal, this archetype is easy to spot in someone who seem to move between worlds, part here, part somewhere beautifully beyond. So, like combining the physical traits and the behavioral traits, if we could combine those characteristics, then that could give a strong clue that the person is of Pisces ascendant. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful, please like the video. Please comment if you have any questions or feedback. Please share the video, and also please subscribe to the channel so that it will give me motivation to create more videos like this. Thank you.